Hey, does that look familiar to you? Yes, cramping. In the calves, in the thighs, it can happen in your arm, it can happen in your stomach. Do you know how many times I've had a cramp? My wife, one of my kids, one of my clients. My name's Dan Long, I'm with the Over 40 Protocol, and today I'm gonna give you a remedy, a natural remedy to help prevent and also eliminate cramps. Yes, now stick with me. Listen, you see this link around here? I have a second tip for you when I'm done with this first one that actually is gonna help you release the midsection if you're interested, especially if you're over 40 like me. I'm 46 years old, my wife's 42. We have three amazing kids. They play sports. The thing is cramps are reality, right? The older we get, the more we forget to drink more fluids, right? Especially if you're drinking soda, and in the end, what ends up happening? You get cramps. Now, there is numerous reasons why cramps can happen, but out of all 20 plus years of training and nutritionally helping moms, dads, professional athletes, military, you name it, Olympians, I've learned one specific thing that's a natural remedy that eliminates and prevents cramps. And guess what that is? Don't click that link just yet, by the way. It is bananas. Yes, these bananas can actually prevent and also help eliminate cramps. Now, here's the thing. If you get a cramp, you're gonna be probably too late by the time you put a banana in your body to eliminate immediately. It will take minutes, but you can alleviate a lot of the pain by just consuming one average size banana. Now, here's a bonus tip. Do you see the spots on this? You see the spots on these bananas? Okay, you see how they're starting to turn a little brown? All right, you see the green here, right? Now, the trick is if you want to consume a banana that's more brown like this, you're actually going to store more sugars in the midsection, okay? If the banana is more green like you see up here on the rind, then that means that you're actually gonna burn instead of store because the banana is not ripened to the point where the sugars become a lot more sticky in the body. They stick to you, they store, and the midsection can actually gain from cortisol, okay? So that's a little bonus tip. So first, cramps. Bananas are the remedy for cramps. Consume bananas, especially if you get cramps often, okay? This is the biggest and best thing that you can do. And also, if your blood sugar drops during a workout, grab a banana, have a half a banana or a full banana, and trust me, it'll bring you right back. And another bonus tip, elevate your feet, okay? Elevate your feet, get the blood to rush back to your heart. That's if you start to feel nauseous or you feel like you're gonna faint during a workout. It's probably because your blood sugar was too low. So there's actually 3 tips that I just gave you. First, cramps, consume a banana. You know, if you get cramps like all the time, I would consume a banana maybe every other day, okay? If you don't hardly ever get cramps, but you feel like you want a banana, do it because you want to get it green, not to have these brown spots on there, because then you won't store a lot in your midsection, right? And then, what did I tell you? If you start to get nauseous and you feel like you're actually going to pass out during a workout, it's most likely because your blood sugar is dropped, okay? You want it to be around 100, and if it's dropped and it gets down like 60 and 50, oh my gosh, you're going to freaking pass out. Consume a banana and that will get it done. Now, I have something for you, okay? Check this out. With all the 20 plus years I've been in the industry, and this is brand spanking new, and you're probably one of the first ones to actually hear all about this. The number one thing that's failing for people like you and me that are over the age of 40 are people using fad diets, consistently on and off these different fad diets, and guess what's happening? It's affecting the thyroid and it's affecting your hormones. Yes, so if this right here is not releasing, the midsection's not releasing and burning off easily, guess what? I will promise you and I will guarantee you it is probably your hormones. Okay, now listen, there are unique cases of certain situations. That's rare cases, I get it. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the other 99% of everybody else that, like me, my wife, and you're gonna see in a minute here when you click this link, trust me, I got something for you. You're gonna see my best friend, and he's a ripped grandpa. He's 48 years old with six-pack abs, and his wife Karen, 59 years old. She is living using this exact protocol that I'm about to introduce you to. Because see, here's the thing. In order to get this to release, if you're over 40, like me, 50s, 60s, 70s, okay, you have to reset your hormones. And you can do that in a 24-hour period, and you can do it as often as you need, and it all starts on day one. It's called the Over 40 Hormone Reset Solution. Over 40 Hormone Reset Solution. That's how simple it is. It starts on day one. But what makes it work? What even makes this hormone reset work? 20 plus years have gone into this. Well, here's the thing, okay? You have to strategically mealtime. Yes, you can strategically have certain foods and pair them together, which is the second. You have to strategically meal pair things together that work in unison to release and burn off these cells. And the third thing that you can do, which is the number one thing that everyone looks forward to, is you can put bread, pizza, cookies, donuts, all your favorite things that you love that are those high carb cheat meals, you can put those back into your diet. But, and that's a big but, you gotta do it strategically. And it's easy, but you have to do it by, in a second, clicking this link and checking out what I have for you. It's the Over 40 Hormone Reset Solution. Now, when you go there and you click this link down here, I'm gonna tell you, not only are you gonna see what I just talked about, you're gonna see an entire section that talks about fad dieting. You know, this keto, this paleo, this vegan, this Nutrisystem, this Weight Watchers, this Turbo Shakes, South Beach Diet. Holy cow, is that messing up people's hormones? I sat next to a lady on an airplane the other day, and her and I started talking. She started talking about her surgery. She told me she lost 100 pounds because she had gastro bypass surgery. Now, I asked her why. Are you ready for this? She told me too many different fad diets. Yes, I know, I'm guilty too, but guess what? That's exactly the reason why we went to work and we went in the lab and created the Over 40 Hormone Reset Solution. So, don't forget the 3 tips. Rewind this video as many times as you need that I told you about this. Don't forget, these bananas are game changers, okay? And then, if you're over 40, if you're not, it's okay, I still love you. I'll see you on the next video. But if you are, it's your turn. And if you're ready, only if you're ready, it's time to reset your hormones with the Over 40 Hormone Reset Solution. Over 100,000 people have already started using this, and you are probably 100,001. Are you ready? It's time to click the link now.